Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah. This week in another cycle of Pirkei Avot. We're in the second chapter, and we're going to spend some time looking first at the first Mishnah of the second chapter of Pirkei Avot. Rabbi Huda Hanasi, this is his teaching. He said, Ezo hi derech yeshara, shiavor lo ha'adam. Which is the proper path that a person should choose? That in and of itself is an interesting question. In fact, in the Midrash Shmuel on Pirkei Avos, they have a hard time, and I'm more interested in the question than the answer. He says, what do you mean, what path? There is only one path that you have, and that is to follow God's teachings and the mitzvos. Ein lanu yeshara mimena. Right, that's God's given us a path to keep Torah and mitzvos, and there is no path that is straighter than that. Of course, as he goes on to say in the Mishnah, we're not just saying do mitzvot or not do mitzvot. It seems as we should read this, and I quote to you from really one of the very fine ways to understand Pirkei Avos as offered by Abraham Twersky, and he says as follows. If we look closely at the words of the Mishnah, it does not ask which is the proper path a person should choose, but rather, as he reads it, which one of the proper paths should a person choose? Ezo hi derech yeshara she'avor l'adam. So he reads it that there are lots of derachim yesharim, there are lots of straight paths and good paths around, but which one is the one that you should choose? And that's really important. It's a really important recognition that in our lives looking to keep the Torah and the mitzvot, there are, of course, more than one way in which that is lived within the observant community. And in fact, from person to person. The path that you choose is a different path that I choose, even though we might both be doing the mitzvot. But how we do them and where we put our emphasis and all the like, so that could very well change from one person to the next. There is, as he reads it here, a recognition of the individual religious journey and the individual religious path for each of us. In other words, there may be any number of proper adjustments to life, but it's not one size fits all. And that's a good reminder to us. We shouldn't feel that okay, if here's the playlist, here's the checklist, here's the life list. It's broad and human and dynamic and is meant for each of us. Tomorrow we'll step in and see what some of how Rabbi Huda Nasi chooses to tell us the choice that we should make. We'll do that work tomorrow. Meanwhile, think about the path that you have taken and whether it's a path you want to continue. Always make the adjustments. Have a great day.